Hello student, welcome to biology class, and we are going to start with a new chapter, that is reproduction. And before we discussing the mechanism of reproduction, first of all we will discuss that why reproduction is necessary for an individual. So the first topic we discuss here, that what is reproduction, because before knowing about the definition of reproduction you will not understood that why it is necessary. So first of all, the definition of reproduction: the process by which organisms produce new individual of their same kind to continue their race. So the two things we need to understood in this definition, that is new individual, and the second one is race. So every living organism on this planet live in a group, and that group or that particular group is known as population of that particular individual. So an individual always live in a population, and population is the group of similar kind of species. So races, we can also say the races as species. It means in a group of in a population of a particular species, the individual made due to the process of reproduction, and that individual remain same as their parent. So parent may produce new individual of their same kind, same body design, and this is to continue their race or to continue their species on this planet, because each and every living organism has its own lifespan. As in the case of human being, about 80 to 100 years is the lifespan. So after completing their lifespan, the organisms becomes die. So after them, how their species remain stay on this planet? So the process which the process which overcome this problem, that process is known as reproduction. But reproduction, why it is necessary? Before discussing it, there are some conditions of reproduction. The first condition: it is not necessary to maintain life. It means reproduction is not the essential life processes which we have discussed in our previous class. Sorry, our previous chapter, that is life processes. In life processes, nutrition, respiration, transportation and excretion, these are the essential life processes. It means in the absence of or in the abnormality of these life processes, our body cannot stay alive or stay healthy, or cannot work properly, or if any one of these four life processes will be stopped, our life may be facing danger. So reproduction is not create such kind of situation for a particular living organism. It means it is not necessary to maintain life. Means without reproduction, the body of any individual or any living organisms can survive through their lifespan. The second criteria: the reproduction process consumes a lot of energy. So reproduction also consume a lot of energy, and that lot of energy may also be used for other kind of processes of our life. So it is a wasteful process. The third condition, it does not need stay alive. अभी फर्स्ट वाले से ही क्लियर कर चुके हैं हम लोग, दैट द रिप्रोडक्शन प्रोसेस इज नॉट नीड टू स्टे अलाइव, मीन्स हमको जीवित रहने के लिए लाइव रहने के लिए रिप्रोडक्शन की जरूरत नहीं होती. विदाउट रिप्रोडक्शन वी कैन स्टे अलाइव थ्रू आउट आवर लाइफ. So these are the conditions, but after these conditions, after these criteria, so these conditions are from these conditions we understood that reproduction is not necessary for any living organisms. But why do organisms reproduce? The name of this chapter in NCERT book, you will see that the chapter's name is why do organisms reproduce. So the answer of this question we will understood by using some criteria, by using some conditions. So the reproduction process, as we have discussed, that each and every living organism's living body has its own lifespan. It means after completing its lifespan, the living organisms becomes die. So after dying, after completing lifespan of a particular individual, there will be no any individual remain on this planet to continue their life or to continue their population, and that population, the particular population of that particular species will be reduced, and and the time will become when there is no any individual remain on this planet for that particular species. So why do organisms reproduce? The answer of this question is for to continue the life on this planet, or for the continuity of life of a particular individual on this planet. Reproduction process is necessary. Now reproduction process involve what kind of steps? Actually, how the organisms can produce jack or similar offspring of their same kind. In the definition of reproduction, it is given that the organisms produce new individual of their same kind. So how these same kind of individual produce? It means the reproduction process in human being produce human being. Reproduction process in sunflower produce the seed of sunflower. The reproduction process in dog produce offspring as puppy. So there is no any drastic variation seen in the offspring. It means कोई भी इंडिविजुअल या पर्टिकुलर किसी एक का एग्जाम्पल ले लें, जैसे ह्यूमन बीइंग की बात करें या किसी प्लांट की बात करें. सो नो एनी मैंगो प्लांट bear the fruit of apple, or no any mango plant seed mango seed produce the plant of papaya. So this is why, because of they produce offspring of their same kind. क्योंकि जो भी इंडिविजुअल रिप्रोडक्शन करने के बाद प्रोडक्ट बनाते हैं वो उन्हीं के जैसे होते हैं. एंड व्हाट आर द रीजंस बिहाइंड इट? द रीजंस इज द DNA. The reason behind the producing of new individual of same kind, it is the DNA. The full form is deoxyribonucleic acid. Deoxyribonucleic acid. So what will happen to the DNA during the process of reproduction? We will discuss here to clarify that the organism, how the organisms produce new individual of their same kind. कैसे ये जो है organisms अपने तरह के organisms को produce करते हैं with the help of DNA. So for that purpose, DNA perform DNA copy. So for the DNA we will study it is the DNA copying. So what are the process of DNA copying and how it is responsible for making the new individual during the process of reproduction of their same kind? So it is during the cell division. Reproduction means one cell produce two daughter cell or one cell produce four daughter cell. We have discussed in previous class, in class 9, that is the types of cell division. First one is mitotic cell division, in which the cell divide to produce two daughter cell, while the second kind of cell division, in which the single cell produce four daughter cell, and that kind is known as meiosis. So here in the process of reproduction we also understood that how cell divide to form two daughter cell and what is the role of DNA in that cell division. So DNA copy during the cell division or during the process of reproduction. Suppose this is a single cell and this cell need to be divided, and inside the cell this is the region which is known as nucleus, and inside the nucleus there is DNA, that is known, which is known as the genetic material. It is known as genetic material because it store information of the particular cell or particular body, and it also transfer this information to their offspring. So during the cell division, this particular cell divided into two daughter cell, and each daughter cell contain its DNA of parent cell. ये पेरेंट सेल की DNA जो है डॉटर सेल में भी ट्रांसफर होते हैं. And how the transfer of DNA take place? So DNA make DNA copy first. Before making daughter cell, the cell going to make DNA copy, means inside the cell the DNA becomes two. There are two DNA. So from a single DNA, after copying DNA copying, so there is a copying of DNA, and single DNA produce two kinds of two DNA of same kind, copy of DNA, or blueprinting. We can say that the blueprint of single DNA make two DNA, and each DNA go in a single daughter cell, means one cell divided into two daughter cell from the middle, and one DNA carrying each daughter cell. So DNA carry information for that particular for design of that particular cell. So after going to each daughter cell, they also produce the other component of the cell like cytoplasm, and inside the cytoplasm there are various kind of cell organelles like mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi complex, and so on. So the question arises here that do organisms create exact copy of their DNA? It means during reproduction क्या ये ऑर्गेनिजम्स होते हैं डीएनए कॉपी या फिर अपने खुद का एग्जैक्ट कॉपी बनाते हैं? सो द आंसर ऑफ दिस क्वेश्चन वी विल गिव विद द हेल्प ऑफ डीएनए और डीएनए कॉपी. So during the process of DNA copy is take place with the help of some chemical reactions, and no one chemical reaction, no any chemical reaction is absolutely reliable. It means कोई भी chemical reaction जो होता है वो हमेशा एक जैसे complete नहीं होता है. मीन्स उसमें थोड़ा सा चेंजेस आ जाते हैं. केमिकल रिएक्शंस के दौरान कुछ चेंजेस आते हैं जिससे कि प्रोडक्ट जो होता है वो उसका नेचर अपने रिएक्टेंट जो प्रोडक्ट बनता है वो पेरेंट के जैसा नहीं होता है. इट मीन्स ड्यूरिंग डीएनए कॉपी द रिएक्शन इन्वॉल्व इन डीएनए कॉपी आर नॉट एब्सोल्युटली रिलायबल. सो the copied DNA contain some changes, and that changes cause the variation. It means the copied of DNA contain some variation, and due to this the DNA copied or copy of DNA is not identical, it is similar. The copied DNA not identical, it is similar. So this is the point, it is need to be noted because in our examination this is the most important topic created or asked in our questions, that copied DNA not identical, it is similar, justified. So the justification of this statement is on the basis that any chemical reaction during the DNA copy is absolutely reliable. Now the next thing, that what is the importance of DNA copy? The question asked in our examination that the importance of DNA copy, importance of DNA copy. So we have discussed here that DNA copy, it is necessary that to transfer the information from parent cell to the daughter cell, and the copy of DNA accompanied by the multiplying of cellular component except the डीएनए की कॉपी तो बनती है, डीएनए डबल होता है, एंड इस डीएनए ट्रांसफर टू ईच डॉटर सेल, एंड along with the DNA the cellular materials also transfer to the each daughter cell. So this is the importance of DNA copy, and during DNA copy no any chemical reaction is absolutely reliable. So due to this reason the DNA is not identical, it is similar, and due to no absolute reliable reaction, there is small variation created, and variation is the raw material for the raw material for evolution, and we will discuss in the next chapter, that is heredity and evolution. Now the next topic related to this variation, it is the importance of variation. The question asked in our examination that what is the importance of variation caused during a DNA copying mechanism. So discussing variation, we will discuss some basic event in reproduction regarding to DNA. So the first event that will take place in reproduction, it is the DNA copy using chemical reaction. So we have discussed about the chemical reaction, that no any chemical reaction absolutely reliable. This statement need to be keep in mind strictly, that no chemical reaction absolutely reliable, and this is due to this reason the DNA copy make similar copy, not identical copy, and that leads to variation, small amount of variation. And the second is, after copying of DNA, the DNA copy accompanied by creation of additional cellular apparatus. Additional cellular apparatus. It means in during making of daughter cell, if one daughter cell contain one DNA with cellular apparatus, and the second DNA copied DNA not given outside the cell, because without cellular apparatus only DNA cannot be survive. So to survive that particular DNA with small variation, they also require the cellular apparatus for existence of that daughter cell. So after copying of DNA, the creation of additional cellular apparatus also takes place during the process of reproduction. It is the second step of reproduction. It means these are the two events, that is copying of DNA using chemical reaction, and after copying of DNA, the creation of additional cellular apparatus. And that cellular apparatus, it means here, suppose this is the cell, and it make this is the DNA, and this DNA make two copied DNA. So it means it is the parental DNA, and it is the copied DNA. So here it is not take place that this copied DNA given outside the cell and this make another cell. It is not the really. Here to make the two daughter cell from this cytoplasm, some amount of this cytoplasm or the amount of cytoplasm equally divided to each DNA. It means one DNA surround half of the cytoplasm or cellular apparatus around it, and the other DNA also surround the remaining part of cellular apparatus, and for that purpose the creation of additional cellular apparatus required during the process of reproduction. So this thing we need to keep in mind, the basic events in the reproduction. This topic also create a question in board examination, that give the basic event take place during the reproduction, and for that question you will give the two basic events. The first is DNA copy using chemical reaction, and the second is the DNA copy, the creation of additional cellular apparatus to go to each daughter cell equally. So I hope it will be clear to you. Now the next thing we need to study, that is variation. So variation, we have discussed that it is the raw material for evolution, which we will discuss in next chapter about the evolution. But here we need to study about the importance of variation and how variation created. So variation created due to no chemical reaction during the DNA copy absolutely reliable. It means small changes occur during each chemical reaction during DNA copy. DNA copy के समय जितनी बार रिएक्शन से इन्वॉल्व परफॉर्म होते हैं, each chemical reaction create small changes and that changes leads to variation. So during the DNA copy, creation of variation take place, and how this variation is beneficial for the living organisms during reproduction. कैसे ये variations होते हैं, ये importance होते हैं. So with the help of an example, we will study that how variation is important for the life of individual or life of living or species, not individual, because for a single individual there is a short period of lifetime, and for that short period of lifetime they cannot use the benefit of that variation. It means that variation may helpful for that particular species due to accumulation over a period of or over a generation. So here how variation is essential. So with the help of an example of bacteria, the bacteria of temperate zone live in a particular temperature on that place and that aquatic medium, and when it was seen that when the temperature of their habitat becomes rise or due to rise of temperature because of ग्लोबल वार्मिंग की वजह से टेम्परेचर जब राइज करता है टेम्परेट जोन के एरिया में, सो इन दैट केस इट वाज ऑब्जर्व दैट मोस्ट ऑफ द बैक्टीरिया बिकम्स डाई बिकॉज दे कैन नॉट टॉलरेट दैट राइजिंग टेम्परेचर ड्यू टू ग्लोबल वार्मिंग. बट सम बैक्टीरिया, it means on that population, in the population of that bacteria, some bacteria remain alive. So it was observed that some bacteria of that population remain alive due to some reason, and that reason was the variation, and that variation they have to resist the rising temperature or to resist with heat. So they have variation to resist heat and they can survive. It means the first important advantage or importance of variation is it help the survival of species. It means the species of particular bacteria on temperate zone remain survive due to variation to resist heat or to resist rising temperature. So the main advantage of the importance of variation is to help the survival of species, and the other importance we will also discuss that variation make the species strong. स्पेसीज को जो है वेरिएशन स्ट्रॉन्ग करता है, इट मीन्स दे में रेजिस्टेंट, एंड इट आल्सो मेक organisms resist with or disease resistant so these are the advantage of variation related to a particular species. It is not necessary for individual, it is only necessary for a species. So, and one thing is also about the importance to adopt an individual in a particular environment. We also understood this statement with the help of example. A bacteria. In the case of bacteria, we have discussed that some bacteria with rising heat or temperature, they can resist and they alive. It means they adopt that particular environment. It means environment of rising temperature. So this is all about the importance of variation, and these are the topics related to our basic concept or about the reproduction. And in next video lecture we will discuss about the mechanism of reproduction.